Hey, Tay Rose here, and I've partnered with Maybelline to create this video. So now the title of this video is an iconic makeup look featuring these three products. Okay. If you'd like to see how I achieve this iconic look, then make sure to keep watching. All right. So I already have on like a base, which is another liquid eyeshadow, but I've decided to I like this base because it goes with my skin tone. Okay. And the thought of this is to keep it every day with a little spunk in there, if you know what I mean. All right. Because yes, every day you want it to be subtle, but there's some times when you want a little pizzazz in your makeup look. All right. So I'm gonna first go in with this Maybelline New York Shadow Drip Liquid Eyeshadow. The color that I was gifted by Maybelline is Amethyst Drip. Now, Amethyst, you think of purple. So this does have like a little purple hue within there. The theme behind it is to be pearlescent. Okay, so it gives you that pearlescent vibe. All right. So normally with this, do I would use a silicone to blend up my liquid eyeshadow, but because I already have on my base liquid eyeshadow, I'm going to have this in my lids. Okay, that is the goal. So I'm going to achieve a soft cut crease, if that makes sense. All right, so this is my first time opening it. So this is my first impression and my first time trying it. Okay. So it is going to be a little difficult to come out because it is fairly new. I do like the dough applicator so far, how it is flat. With these shimmery liquid shadows, I usually put it in my tear duct, but for today, because I want to create an iconic makeup look, I'm not going to put it in my tear ducts, okay? But I'm going to wipe some off because I want to put this on my lids, and in the years or in recent moments of me using liquid eyeshadow, a little goes a long way for blendability purposes. So I'm going to take a little bit on my eyes, and oh, that is so gorgeous. I love it so far. I love it. And I feel like I can still look up to see where to go with this soft cut crease, and then I can blend it in this way. But I am loving this shade. Okay, Maybelline, I like it. I like it a lot. I'm gonna look up to see where to go next. I'm telling you, this is an example of a little goes a long way. Because if I were to take a lot, then it would mess up the work underneath. And this is supposed to dry fast, so this is going to be intriguing to see how fast this dries. So you all know I do not like lines if you have watched my videos in the past. So I'm going to do a little dabble right here. So we just like a little transition from this shade to that previous shade that I applied. And again, I do love it. It is very soft. But again, what I did was, I'll show you. So I took out the amount. You want to be careful. And there was a lot on here. And so I brushed some off in the tube. So I have a little bit. Because I'm in a space where I also don't like too much makeup as well. Okay? And I feel like my chain is scratching, y'all. So I apologize. I'm actually going to tuck this in. And y'all should be set to go. So I'm just going to run this through once more. And I feel like because this is just on my lids, I feel like I want to go a little higher. Well, you know what? I'm actually leave it because I only want on here. Technically, like your cut crease comes up here, but my eyes pretty much stopped it right a little below the cut crease boundary, which that is okay as well. So if you want on your own, you can apply way more than me, but that is okay. I'm gonna fill my right eye. It does dry down pretty well, but I'm gonna give it some time to dry down completely. Okay. And I do see like a little creasing right in there, which that is not good. So I'm hoping it doesn't stay that way, which I feel like it's going to. So I'm gonna have to fix that. All right, but I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup off camera, and then I'm going to come back at you with two more products that Maybelline have gifted me. All right, so this is pretty much my face that I did behind the camera. I even did my lip combo alert. What's important is finishing these eyes because it's looking a little bare and scary, and we not doing that. Okay. So I'm gonna first go in with this Maybelline Sculpting Sticks. So the one that I got from Maybelline, that was gifted to me by Maybelline, is black. And so this is a 2-in-1 eyeliner where you line, and then there is a brush at the end where you can smoke it out. So I'm going to attempt at the smoky liner, and I don't know why this is hard to open. So I automatically love the packaging. Like I love packaging because I feel like that draws the person in to buy it, right? So I love how this looks. Okay, it's just all gold. The brush part is gold, and the brush feels pretty soft yet firm, so it should be firm enough to do a smoky look with it. Okay, and then off to the end, you have this gold, like, oh, I also love angled liners like this too. Like I have a brow pencil that's like this, and this is my first liner where it's angled, but it's perfect for a wing liner that is not liquid. So I'm going to try this out. I mean, I'm gonna do a small one because me and big wing liners nowadays is a no. So we're gonna try this. I don't want to put too much. I'm not gonna wind up too much because then it's going to break, and I don't like when it breaks. So we're gonna get into it. See? Alright, so this looks weird. Hang on. So I feel like you have to angle it. Right off the bat, it is pretty silky soft. Okay. I'm gonna try this brush to see if I can blend it out. Let's see. I'm I'm not a fan of that so far, so I'm going to clean this up. So hang on. Okay. Take 2 of the sculpting stick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line. Let me see if I can finish lining this here and then see if I can bring this out using the brush. Because me trying to perfect a wing liner with this is not going to work for me. It's not the product. It's just as my technique in the way of me doing things. So we're going to try that. I can say that this is pretty intense. And I believe there are a few shades. So if you don't want black, that's okay. You don't have to get the black. So now I'm going to try so I can blend it. So it does give like a fluffy look. So it's not bad. I, again, just need to perfect on my technique with how to work it because it does make the eyes look really good. And I feel like a little goes a long way. Like if you put on less, then it becomes more soft. But if you put on a lot, then it's going to become harsh and intense. So definitely use a light hand with this. I'm going to move on to my left eye. I can say that it looks really good. It's my first time trying black liner in a while in my lash line. Alright, so I'm going to try it the better way on my left eye because my left eye is blank and my right eye is kind of like, but that is okay. I mean, not everything's going to be perfect. A lot of things take trial and error. I already like this eye already. But again, it's based on the angle. So I definitely love my left eye more than my right eye. So here's a trick for you girls. When you are using this, start in your lash line and then take the brush and like you blend out in your lash line first and then you bring it outward to make like a little smoky wing liner. So it's going to be very soft. Now that is what you call iconic, because you want something that is soft yet iconic at the same time. All right, so definitely do that, and don't do like what I did the first time, thinking that you can just, I'm gonna stop talking and get to the very final product, and that is this Maybelline Lash Sensational Body Mascara. So the whole point behind this is to give your lashes body, okay? Now this that Maybelline gifted to me is very black. That's the shade. And it has like a body curve brush. So we'll definitely see how this looks. So I've seen the picture and it looks like it will give your lashes body. All right. And you know, again, I love packaging. So I love this already. Like just like okay, Maybelline. Okay, I see you. And it's gold. Like, oh, all right, let's open it. All right, but let me do my mascara. Okay, I love so far how this is combing through every lash. I love that by far. This is so far my first coat, and it's like very like flexible too. Like I like that in a eyeliner, or I like that in a mascara. So this is my left eye. My left eye is different than my right eye. So it's going to look like I have longer lashes on my left than I do my right, which everyone has a different side, so that's okay. But this is my first coat. I usually wear 2 coats of mascara, so we're going to try the 2 coats of mascara. So far, you can't really see it because of the liner, but it does look like my lashes are given body. You know, it's giving big body vibes. But let me try the second coat. I love it. Oh, okay. I'm going to look up so y'all can see it. Okay. So right here is the first coat, okay? I'm looking in the mirror that is behind y'all. But this is the second coat right here. It does give my lashes more volume. It does give my lashes a little length. This one is just a 1 coat. If you are 1 coat girly, this is how your eye is going to look. If you are a 2 coat girly like myself, this is how your lashes are going to look. I'm going to make sure to apply the second coat on my lashes, and then I'm going to move on to the bottom lash line. Tay Rose approved. We're going to move on to the bottom lash line. Enough said. Enough. Like, look at my bottom lashes! Like, even my bottom lashes are giving body. Like, look. If I look up, it gives it length and volume. So I'm very happy that I have another mascara in my makeup collection that will enhance my bottom lash line. Okay, so this mascara, this liquid eyeshadow, and this sculpting stick, as long as you know how to use it, it is definitely Tay Rose approved. Thank you to Maybelline for having me be a part of this campaign.